One of the more frightening things you could experience is being told you have to see a cardiologist. Now, if that happens, there's a lot of things to consider. Who has the latest advancements in technology, the training, the education? Who's going to listen to your needs? And who cares? I'm Jim Masters, here in Bayshore, Long Island, at the headquarters of Premier Cardiology, headed up by Dr. Laura Coudray. This is an award-winning cardiac care group that is known for providing all of those qualities and attributes and so much more. And here's their story.
Premier Cardiology is a very comprehensive practice that involves the entire cardiovascular examination of the patient. We do the evaluation of the heart, the carotid system, the aorta, the legs, the veins. We go through everything with them. And you know, that's important in terms of their future health and how they're going to conduct their lifestyle. There's lots of people, they smoke too much, they drink too much, they don't exercise enough, they don't eat right. We take every part of that and we deal with all of it one by one. I think when the patients come here, they know they're going to get a comprehensive evaluation in terms of all those things. And I'm really not afraid to tell them what I think. It's important. I try to educate them in terms of all these aspects and change them. I know that down the line, if they don't correct these problems, they're going to be back in the catheterization lab or they're going to need another bypass. We try to go into the preventative mode and correct those habits that got them there in the first place. And I think over time also they really do take your advice. They know that you care about them, and so they listen to what you say. They know you have the knowledge, and they know that we have their best interests at heart.
Well, I do believe Dr. Coudray and I have both been trained at premier cardiology institutions, you know, herself at Stony Brook and myself at New York Presbyterian Hospital, Columbia, and both of us have an exciting personality. We're both interested and we're very want to provide like sort of a nice patient atmosphere. In other words, we want the patients to feel almost as if they're our own family. When you come here, we want to envelop you into our home. And we treat this like a home. It's when you come in, you should feel relaxed. And we want you to be open, talk about how you're feeling, express it, bring your family. We'll talk with your family. And I think the patients like that.
I've been coming to Dr. Coudray for the last 11 years. I had too many strokes. She's always been there to treat me, always been there right on hand in the emergency room as soon as they called her. She's been really great. Very thorough, you know, with my health care. I have a lot of cardiac issues, and she's been really great. I've referred her to many friends and family, and my husband and I both come. She treats us at the same time. I love her. I wouldn't pick any other cardiologist, and she knows my history and my background, and she follows up with me regularly.
I recommend her to anyone and everyone. She is a very how should I put it? She's very receptive to anything you have to say. She never shuts the door on you. She never pushes you out, and she always returns your calls. She's wonderful. I'd recommend her to anyone in the world.
This is a very unique place in the sense that it's a very giving environment. You know, most patients, when they come to a cardiologist, they are nervous. This is their heart. And so the first thing that we try to do is we try to make them comfortable here so that they know that we have their best interests at heart. We try to encourage them that this is a place of resource, that they should utilize us for whatever aspect of their cardiac care that they need. We try to be approachable. All the doctors here are approachable. The echo technicians, the nuclear technicians, even the technicians that do all the pacemaker checks and whatnot over the phone. They're all approachable for questions, and we've tried to design this as an environment that's user-friendly.
There's a lot of one-on-one interaction. We have a very large, caring, and compassionate staff. We're able to accommodate our patients very readily. And because we have 2 locations, we're able to service the residents of both the North Shore and the South Shore of Long Island.
How are all of the ever-changing advancements in technology helping you at your practice?
We designed this facility that is completely electronic medical record. If we're called at 2 o'clock in the morning, we have our patients' records right at our fingertips. Every single office has a computer. Every single doctor has a Palm Pilot. Every single doctor has a handheld device. Wherever you go, you're actually connected to your patient's charts. So that is really helpful. The doctors call us all the time, and we could be anywhere, and we can pull that patient's medical record. It helps us to treat the patient. It helps us to have their histories available, and of course, it potentiates their care.
I love what I do. Yesterday, I found out one of my patients I first met here got a heart transplant, and he's doing very well. And I was with him from the first time when he came to a cardiologist, and we worked diligently with him to get him the best hands and the best care. His wife and his daughters called me, and that's one of the happiest moments since I've been here. And the one thing that we do offer is the longevity. We follow patients from the beginning, and we want to be their lifetime cardiologists, and that's rewarding. We get to know the families, we get to know the patients, and there's nothing better than that.
Now you can see why thousands of Long Islanders continue to count on Premier Cardiology, located in Bayshore and Smithtown, for all of their cardiac care needs. Reporting from Bayshore, Long Island, I'm Jim Masters.